There he is. Good? Good?
We good?
All right.
All right.
Told
All right.
you it was big.
Yeah. All right. I'd like to introduce our first round pick, Phil Taylor. He's all yours. Be gentle on him, please.
All right. Congratulations. All right.
Doing good. How you doing?
Man.
All right, thank you.
I just want to ask you, now that it's all over, how stressful is the whole process where people are, evaluating you and talking about your past and everything else? How tough is the whole thing?
I mean, it's kind of tough. It's a 4-month process, but it seemed about 2 years. So I mean, I'm glad to be done with it and ready to get in here and work.
What is it like, just to extend on that, all these stories about your foot, and I guess anything that's ever been bad in your entire life seems to come out in this process.
Yeah, I mean, I take it how it is, but I know the true story behind things. So I mean, the foot thing was just rumors. So I mean, I'm just glad to be here. So
Perhaps that hurt you at all in the first round of the draft, those rumors?
I don't think it did, because as soon as it came out, my agent got right on top of it, and squashed it.
Phil, what have you learned about the Browns?
Since coming to Cleveland in like the last 20 hours?
Just knowing that it's an up-and-coming team, and I look forward to being out there, and it's a young defense, and I look forward to being out there and making plays with the young guys out there, and I just want to get out there as soon as we can.
They played at 1 o'clock every week last year. So you probably didn't see them, did you? I mean, unless you were in Erie, Pennsylvania.
No, we didn't get to watch a lot of the game, because on Sundays we're watching film and stuff like that.
So do you know anything at all about Tyler Rubin or anything?
I've heard some things about them, just the fans and things. They said we'd be a good tandem in the middle.
Phil, you were around for about 30 seconds, and somebody tweeted, "Welcome to Cleveland, please kill Ben Roethlisberger." Is that a rivalry that's already on your radar?
Yeah, I mean, I know how much the Cleveland fans hate Pittsburgh, and I look forward to the matchup and just going against. I mean, he's a great quarterback, but when I'm gonna play against him, he's gonna go down.
You talked a little bit last night about what happened at Penn State, and you were young and what have you. Was it a tough life lesson, and what did you learn from that whole experience?
It was just a learning experience. Everybody makes mistakes. And I was young, and I just moved on from it, and I'm just glad I'm blessed to be in this situation right now.
Do you think you'd be in the same situation if you had stayed at Penn State all 4 years?
I don't know. I just think just Baylor was just the best move for me, and I'm glad I made that move.
Why did you go to Baylor?
Could have probably transferred somewhere else.
Coach Norwood, he was at Penn State while I was there, and he recruited me coming out of high school. And he went down to Baylor to be a defensive coordinator, and I came down there when he went down there.
Somebody yesterday said he went to the draft with you, is that right?
Yes, he was in agreement with. Yes.
You say that, just personality-wise, I mean, did you have basically a total transformation? It almost seems like when you read the stories about you, you turned from, somebody who was going down the wrong road to somebody who's really now a great guy. Can you just kind of address that?
It wasn't that I was going down the wrong road. I just made a mistake as a young guy there, and I learned from it. You can only get better from learning from things you do in the past. So I learned from that, and I just moved on, and it made me better today.
So what are your first impressions of Coach Shermer, and what did he tell you he wants from you?
Be a great athlete, get out there and do what I got to do. And he's a great coach, and I look forward to being coached by him.
What was the motivation to lose that much weight? I mean, there had to be a realization that here you are going into your senior year in college, you got the NFL looming, that you needed to do something about that situation.
Not just for football. I know I need to lose the weight to play better on the field, but health-wise down the line, and I wanted didn't want to, a lot of people dealing with weight issues in their young age and in their 40s, and I didn't want to be that way.
How much did you lose, just for the record?
Since I've been down at Baylor, I lost about 50 pounds.
How tough is that? Is it tough to keep it off? Is it a constant struggle for you?
I mean, in the beginning it's tough, but once the weight starts to come off and you get in the right routine and being more disciplined, it's easy.
What's the right weight for you? where are you going to be comfortable at to play at?
Between 3:30 and 3:35. Just eating the right things, not eating too much, not eating late at night, and instead of eating out a lot, making a nice, healthy meal at home.
You think that was the biggest difference from junior to senior year in performance-wise?
Yes, sir.
What's the toughest thing to give up in that, all that?
It wasn't mostly the bad foods, just eating late at night. That's probably what it was.
What kind of player do you want people to see in Cleveland? When they watch you on the field, you want them to see what?
A great player all around, run, stopping, defensive tackle, and also a pass rusher as well.
Did they allow you to rush the passer very much at Baylor, or how
Yeah.
did they?
I did both. We were in the 4-3 screen just like here.
It would seem playing in Houston and Illinois being, from farther away, and I think it was Baylor's first bowl game in a while, but it seemed like you guys were flat. What happened there?
I mean, it was our first bowl game in, 15 years, and, we worked hard in practice, and just things didn't just go our way in the bowl game,
Browns take the next round.
Who I would like to see? I like a nice defense end next to me. Yeah.
Do you know Bowers at all?
Huh?
Do you know Bowers at all?
Yeah, I know Bowers.
What do you think? I mean, Paul with the knee, do you think that he's dropped as far as that surprised
It's
you?
just media. Yeah, I think it's just the media. I talked to him. We had a little talk. I mean, he checks out fine to me.
You said last night you grew up in D.C.
Yes.
Was it kind of tough in your neighborhood, or I just wondered,
No, not really. I was only in D.C. for a short period of time, and I moved out to Maryland to actually play all my football. I started playing football in 9th grade at Gwynn Park High School, and one of the other Browns here, Joe Hayden, we played at rival high schools. Yeah.
Did you read all the kind of pre-draft scouting reports and stuff on you? Because, they really nitpick. One of the things I read said, doesn't like to practice. So, how would you face something like that?
I mean, I try to stay away from that stuff. It's just media, I love to practice because when you practice hard, you do good in the game. So.
When you had to sit out of your
Yes, sir.
What's that like for a guy like you to not, basically, I guess you're on scout team or whatever. Just can you talk about the year where you're not playing, you're just not there?
It was tough, because, I played 4 years in high school, then I played my freshman, sophomore year at Penn State, and then sitting out for a year, not playing football, just watching. I got to practice, but just watching the guys playing the game, it was tough knowing that I can't go in there. And, it humbled me a lot, made me even work harder, and it got me better.
Well, this team is looking not just for run stoppers, but also to put some pressure on the quarterback. And I'm curious to what you think your skill set is that would allow you to be able to add that to what you can bring to the table here in Cleveland to be able to rush the passer.
I'm a good run stopper, but I'm a good pass rusher as well. So, given the opportunity out there on the passing downs, I can get to the quarterback as well.
rivalry with Joe Hayden?
Oh, he went to Friendly High School. I went to Gwynn Park, and I never lost to Friendly High School.
Joe, and have
Yeah,
you
I know Joe on a personal basis.
guys talked since you got drafted?
Yeah, we talk. Yeah.
How excited is Joe to have you here?
Oh, we're good. We're real excited. I'm ready to get to work, and he's ready to get to work as well.
Coach Brills today, he suggested an incentive-laden contract for you. What would you say motivates you?
Winning. I want to win, get to a Super Bowl.
Hey, Phil, has this whole lockout thing, did that kind of dampen things last night at all? I mean, I know, the commissioner was booed, and just this whole labor thing hanging over this year.
Yeah, it's kind of, players, we don't like it. And, we're just going to have to take it how it is. If they continue with the lockout, I'm going to just continue to work out where I was working out at. And if they lift it, we get in here, learn the playbook and things like that.
So do you have a playbook already? Did they give you one before things might change?
Nah, not yet. Peter Schaefer.
How well do you know Jordan Norwood?
Jordan, we know each other real well too, because when I was at Penn State, we knew each other.
Like with Jordan and his dad and that family, Joe?
Oh, Coach Norwood, he was like my father figure away from home, you know. And when I needed to talk to him, needed to talk about something, I would go to him.
One reason you wanted to go to Baylor?
Yeah, Coach Norwood, he was at Baylor, came down from Penn State, and also my defensive line coach down there, Chris Acuff. He was a GA at Penn State before.
Baylor stricter than Penn State for you in any way?
What do you mean?
I don't know, either rules or either on the team or the school itself or anything. Was there any
I mean, they
difference?
treated you like adults, but it was up to you to do what you had to do.
Part of your game that you think that you need to specifically improve on to really do well here at the pro level?
I mean, it's the pros, you know. Anything you thought was good in college, you got to get better at in the pro level. So I'm open to all coaching.
Play one or three technique. Are you versatile enough to switch between them?
I did it up my whole career playing the 1 and the 3 technique. Mostly 1 technique this year, but I played a lot of 3 technique as well.
What your scheme was it, did you not have that many pass rushing opportunities?
We had a lot of pass rushing opportunities. Yeah.
So you want to come off on third down?
No, I was in a lot on third down. Sometimes we would come in and bring in an extra defensive back, and then we would rotate the defensive line some type of way. So.
Conversations with the Browns, do they now stand out to you? Does it all kind of run together? You don't really remember what you said to who because you talked to so many people.
When I came here on my visit, and it felt like home. So I mean, in my mind, I wanted to be a Brown. So I mean, when they called, I mean, it was like a dream come true.
A guy your size to have the stamina to play as much as you do. Talk about what condition you must be in to be able to do that.
I mean, you have to be in good condition, and that's what helped me out a lot, was doing a lot of stuff other than practice, you know, doing cardio every day and running after practice.
Two more guys. You said yesterday that you mentioned Hampton and Wilfork. Do you know them, or you just watch?
No, I don't know them, but I watch film a lot on them, so just to learn different things.
Your feelings about your passion and intensity for playing football. I mean, do you feel like you have a lot of that? I mean, how would you describe your intensity and your passion for the sport?
I mean, I love to win. I hate to lose, you know. So I'm gonna come in here, you know, ready to work and do what I got to do to play. All right. Thank you. All right.